with 8. And
the deciding game of round 1 in the East. The Detroit Pistons have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Indiana Pacers. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
A hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. The deciding Game 7, Round 1 in the East. Happy to bring you all the action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam and Jackson make up the pair. Neesmith on the wing. He's shared with Catherine. And Halliburton in the for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Robinson's out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. You look at Detroit. Tonight, it's all hands on deck for them here at home. This is a Game 7, and we know anything can happen.
Yeah, and I expect them to tighten up their rotation, play with more urgency. The start of this game is huge. They're hoping the home crowd will help them. A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Cunningham against Halliburton. Shot from the low block. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Siakam. Fades and shoots. It's good.
Kind of a rare area for Siakam, but, you know, he's got the skills to knock down that mid-range J.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Because of the deep range that Halliburton has, he really can create space for his shot anytime he wants to.
Stewart passes to Harris. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Outside for Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Indiana. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
So it's the Pistons now. The Pacers making the shot. Back to Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The offense, I mean, 3 of 4, solid start for this game.
Outside Jackson. Mathurin for 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Pistons trailed by 6. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Detroit with the 3.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Harris. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Jackson finds Halliburton. Now Neesmith. Mathurin for 3. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Siakam against Harris, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 7. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. Here's Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Love how Neesmith saw the opportunity and then got the hoop on the fast break.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Cunningham's got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now, here is Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot on it. That's a 2 for Mathurin. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons trail it. Here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Over Halliburton. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Siakam. And there it is for him.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Siakam outside. Over Harris. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Halliburton with the steal. And it's Mathurin missing.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Robinson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got 8.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now, here's Neesmith. It's Jackson atop the key. Neesmith finds Mathurin. Back to Neesmith. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Neesmith has got his second basket. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 13 points for Cade Cunningham.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
Back to Halliburton. Jackson down low. Guarded by Stewart. And it's Mathurin missing. The Pistons leading. Here's Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. checked in for Detroit. Kevin Huerter comes in for Thompson. here's Toppin. Pass to Shepard. From deep, Walker. He can't get that one to fall. Pistons leading by 3. Outside for Robinson. Holland, the pass to Cunningham. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Toppin. Indiana again missing. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And Stewart gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, Nembhard. All scoring in this one. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
The passing game of Nembhard just continues to improve. I mean, he loves getting those opportunities to set up his teammates.
Now, here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Pass to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Huff. Now, Nembhard takes it inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
But that little quick burst, it's really tough to slow Andrew Nembhard down there.
Pass to Herter. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Stewart up top. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Herter, no good. Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard with it. Now, here's Toppin. Shepard, the pass to Walker. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Nembhard. And it's off from 3-point range. Pistons leading by 6. The Pistons shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for Detroit, Duncan Robinson. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. So for the Pistons, Reed comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Robinson hits them both. Pacers trail by 8. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Elbow shot. Siakam's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Sasser. Nembhard covering. Pass to Robinson. Back to Sasser. Clock is at 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And the Pistons lead by 10.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Nembhard with it. He's covered by Sasser. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Walker finds Nembhard. And here is Toppin for 3. Unable to get that one. There's the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Marcus Sasser is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Reed. Then there's Holland. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shepard with the ball. He's defended by Huerter. And it's Shepard missing. Pass to Sasser. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Shepard. Pacers trail by 10. Inside. Count that one from Toppin. Toppin's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Indiana. Here's Sasser. Pass to Holland. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now, Nembhard. Toppin, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Toppin has become a good jump shooter who understands floor spacing.
Reed kicks to Huerter. On the wing, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Shepard missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here's Toppin. Shoots over Holland. Toppin can't get it to go. On the wing, Green. Those three-pointers off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Different look here for Detroit. Tobias Harris has checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Green. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. In Indiana with a change here, too. Halliburton's checked in for Shepard. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Cunningham for three. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his third assist on the night.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here is Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw.
You know, Siakam didn't start playing hoops until his late teens, so he was raw coming into the league, and now he's one of the most skilled big men in the association.
Stewart's checked in for Reed. That one is no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pacers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Walker the pass to Siakam. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 6 points.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Here's Harris, and Detroit with another turnover here. Some changes for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Walker. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. And a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer, no good.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up? At the line for Detroit, Stewart. Isaiah Stewart. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Pacers trail by 10. Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Over Halliburton, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And that's now 18 points for Cade Cunningham. Pass to Jackson. Now, here's Siakam. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Nembhard with it. 6 to shoot. Halliburton, no good. And here's Herter. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. Back to Herter. Thompson, a screen on Nembhard. No one covered. Herter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Right side Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Now, here's Stewart. 7 points in the game. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
A nice up fake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
The Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Back to Toppin. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Stewart. He's got 7. Cunningham's shot is off. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Now, Mathurin. He's covered by Thompson. Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 13 points.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here is Halliburton. 13 points in the game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So, we'll see Tyrese Halliburton go to the line here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Stewart. Here's the 3. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Neesmith. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Robinson. Stewart with the screen on Halliburton. Cunningham's shot is off. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton outside. On the wing, Mathurin. Offline with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now Thompson. Following Tobias Harris's 3-point attempt. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Halliburton outside. Indiana with a new shot clock. Fires the three. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Neesmith with the ball. Stewart on him. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 20. Driving inside. Knocks it loose. Halliburton in the corner. This one for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Cunningham against Halliburton. Yes, that goes in. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Halliburton. And Neesmith. Halliburton against Cunningham. Jackson misses. Pistons leading by 8. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Stewart.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's good from long range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. And
so it's the Detroit Pistons heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You try to run plays, they blow all that stuff up. And so, bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. Arena Entertainment.
And it's the 2K halftime show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the Detroit Pistons.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Favorite. The Pistons are doing in this series. We know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like?
Nerves. Nah, second half.
First of all, Ernie, you shouldn't be asking the Earthling that question because me, I never got nervous. I instilled fear in my opponents. So let's see who's built for this pressure.
The Diesel, pulling no punches, as usual. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here is Cunningham on the court for Indiana. Neesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Outside Robinson. They get it again. Halliburton against Thompson. Launches a three. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 7. Mathurin passes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Detroit leading by 7. Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now, here's Halliburton. Sinks the triple.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Stewart down low. Jackson on him.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record for this year.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Now Halliburton. He's got 31 to the inside. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Siakam.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pacers trail by 3. In the corner, it's Neesmith. For the tie. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Oh, nice vision by Cunningham. Pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade is a really good passer.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Up top, Mathurin. He's got 8. From downtown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pistons leading by 5. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Here we go, fans. Time to get hyped. Everybody, it's the Pistons Hype Squad. Give it up for your Pistons Hype Squad.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Siakam against Harris. 5 on the clock. And here's Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. Halliburton against Cunningham. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Halliburton. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. From the wing. Detroit, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harris against Siakam. Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton against Cunningham. Harris inside. The kick out to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Detroit's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Deep 2 from Robinson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton. Detroit with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now, here's Halliburton. He has 35. Siakam against Harris. Halliburton looking around. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Kevin Herbert, he's checked in for the Pistons. And Indiana with the change here too. Nemhard's checked in. Pistons leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Herter kicks to Harris. Off target with his 3. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. On the wing, Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Herter on the wing. The screen from Thompson. The 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Mathurin missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Stewart down low. He's covered by Halliburton. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 4. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Indiana again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Robinson, that's good.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
For Indiana, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Jackson passes to Siakam. Here's Mathurin. And that one goes long.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Robinson kicks to Stewart. Back to Robinson. Pass to Harris. Thompson looking for an opening. Shoots. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Halliburton for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson kicks to Harris. From deep, Herter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Robinson passes to Harris. Good D by Siakam. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And he drives in.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise. Here they come. Your Pistons dancing.
For the Pistons, Paul Reed's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Harris. And it's Green in for Thompson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Bradley's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Shepard subbed in for Halliburton. Nembhard against Robinson. And it's Shepard missing. Pistons leading by 7. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Reed's got his first points in this one.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Down low. A 3 from Bradley. That shot off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Robinson finds Herter. Reed a screen on Walker. Here's Holland. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 9. It's Nembhard on the wing. Fires it up. Indiana again missing.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Robinson for 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's intercepted. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Herter gets it to go.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Nembhard with it. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Toppin. Misses the 3. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Herter with it. He's got 10. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
No one saw that one coming. Quick on the draw was Nembhard.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Misses the jumper. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pistons lead by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. They've got Kevin Herter. Holland is out there with Paul Reed. And it's Cunningham, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. To Cunningham. Shoots over Nembhard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Pacers trail by 7, and Jones has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Herter. After Indiana gets the 3. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Pistons lead by 7.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now here's Cunningham. Releases. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Holland with the rebound. Pistons leading by 5. Green kicks to Cunningham. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 26 points.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Nembhard the pass to Jones. Here's Siakam. Fires at the elbow. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Nembhard against Cunningham. Yep, it counts. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. The Pacers also with the sub. Halliburton's checked in for Jones. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 9. Here's Holland. The rebound by Halliburton. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. In the corner, it's Toppin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Reed, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Reed. Now here's Herter. No good on the triple.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the three.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Toppin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Here's Holland. He's covered by Halliburton. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 9. Walker finds Nemhard. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton, no good. The Pistons shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Cunningham on the wing. Fires for 3. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Halliburton. Cunningham looking it over. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
With his 6'6" frame, Cunningham is a nightmare matchup.
At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. A different look here for Detroit. Tobias Harris is checked in for Reed. Asar Thompson comes in for Holland. Robinson is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jarris Walker. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Nemhard. Halliburton outside. And the 3 off target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the miss by Kate Cunningham. And finished off by Siakam.
If you do not keep Siakam out of the paint, he'll make you pay.
Pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pacers trail by 11. Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got 42 in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Cunningham. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there, being able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Now, here's Stewart. Harris dishes to Robinson. Cunningham for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nemhard. On the wing, Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Good D by Thompson.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Cunningham against Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. 9 feet out. And Cunningham with a nice bucket inside. And now an 11-point Piston lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Back to Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thompson in the posts. Siakam's there. Thompson outside. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Halliburton. Another one goes. Incredible.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Pacers making a switch here. Neesmith has checked in. Harris outside. Now Thompson from deep. The shot is off.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been there.
And again for three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Siakam looking around. Robinson there for the rebound. Pistons leading by 10. Now Cunningham. Got it to go off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Jackson with the screen. Mathurin. He's off from three.
since halftime. He has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Takes the three. Cleared away by Mathurin.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Pistons.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed, that extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight, picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
And they do it. They'll move on to round two. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a Game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round two. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Duncan, you heated up and you had this crowd bouncing in the stands. Must have been an incredible feeling.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can make a couple in a row, feels good. Even better, you know, when you got this fan base behind you. So it just means a lot to being here and just finish off with a win.
You had the green light and you took advantage. Thanks, Duncan.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.